A little bit of a roof inspection video. Don't get up here that often. Usually once a spring I'll come up and have a look. Pretty basic roof. Have the vent at the top. Air comes through underneath the roof and comes out the attic at the top. So there's that little gap. Got some kind of like honeycomb material at the very top, and then those shingles sit on top of the honeycomb. There's a hole in the middle of the roof. I just added some of that tar where the nails were. They when they put the roof in, they didn't do that. And a couple odd spots that were getting bad, and the vent stacks look pretty good. No holes in the sealant. One winter we had them, the sinks weren't, and the toilets weren't flushing. And these ended up freezing solid, like I guess the water vapors or the moisture coming up out of them froze and plugged them solid. I had to replace some shingles a couple years ago. We had a hurricane take out this little row here. Couldn't find the shingles that came on the house, so I had to get the closest color I could. Just had to replace one row. And it's always good to look at your gutters. A little bit of shingle material in them, but not overall, not too much. You can see that honeycomb material a little better under there. And gotta fix the pool pad. It's coming up. I'm gonna put some 6x6s as the outer foundation. Lasted, I think we've had it 3 years or 4 years now. So it did pretty good. But as you can see on this side here, the wood is stretching out from the weight. But we will fix that with 6x6 timbers coming up in a couple weeks, I guess. And the reason I came up here is because there's hornets all around the living room window. and they're hanging out by the eave trough, and I figured maybe it's been so dry lately that they were building a nest in the eave trough, or a gutter, whatever way you prefer. But I don't see it, so I don't know. Quite a bit of shingle gravel in that one. But hopefully we get a good rainstorm and all that stuff will flow out of the gutters. Anyway, just thought I'd make this little video while I was up here. The roof looks in really good condition. It's 13 years old, so about half of its life, I guess. It doesn't look that much different than when we put it in. And we don't have any really leaf problem because there's not many trees around here that well, there's no trees hanging over the house, so that's good. And there's just a couple trees right here that are, well, I'll say a few trees that are taller than the roof. But the leaves tend to blow off and don't have any major problems up here. I guess the biggest problem would be the snow load, but we haven't had all that much heavy snow. It's wet snow and heavy, but we don't get much of it. And I think the the plywood underneath is pretty thick. I think it's got quite a heavy load capability. I forget what exactly it is. I don't even want to harbor a guess. But it was for the options available, it was one of the highest, so not too worried about it. But there's a little, oh, there's one of them. I don't know if you could see it. I don't know, maybe they're building a nest under here. Or maybe they're just trying to find a suitable place to build the nest. I have no idea. My wife's little office is right there, and she says there's lots of them around the window. But I've seen a few of them, but I can't they're just kind of flying around and not landing any particular spot. So, I don't know. Anyway, here's my little roof video. Like, subscribe, and comment. Love to read the comments and we'll answer them. And have a good one.